Okay, the Russian collusion thing is the Portland Hospital with George Papadopoulos and Nicholas with Ambrose. Diana, which was referring to where she was babies May 2000, August 31st. And then that was to 9/11. But basically it was to with Princess Diana, then it was to Maddie McCann, and basically George Papadopoulos, you're fired, Sugar, with Dave Beckham was in the hospital with the Clinton cards, and basically who else was it was about was them. I was supposed to go to there was a meat shooting. I was running for Congress, and basically I was supposed to sell weapons in Peru, and I didn't. So that was your FISA for the FBI, Vanity Fair, Penske with Monaco family, which basically goes to Ambrose, Morocco, which is basically the Khazars from Russia, to where Trump and Netanyahu, what's all going on to kill my family. His daughter's a poo baby you get from a diaper that was from Tiffany. And that's how beautiful poo is. You know, every cell is alive. If it's a clone, it won't have a soul. So basically that's it. So the Russian collusion is with George Papadopoulos to Portland Hospital to 7/7 to 9/11 to what's going on that way. And then the Russian collusion is basically what is going on. That was Russian collusion. And then the FISA memo is that the FBI wanted me to do, and then they put me in jail for a month. And I didn't even see it because they said I stole the car, which I rented to come out because I got a niece, because from the niece shooting, I got a phone call that they had my kids out in California, and I went out there, and they took the money out of my bank account and then said I stole the car, which is like crazy. How can you do that? But I couldn't see a judge for a month. So this is what's going on. I mean, this is like everything all over again. And Mueller, they're all in it together. So you either do the right thing or you don't. That's what it's about. Make your own money up, be with your own people, and that's what it's about. Bye.
Sunday, 3:32 p.m.
The pathology thing, as I see it, because I was with the Egypt embassy and they said, Rachelle, it will not work. Morocco says, Rachelle, you're in these I have won. I've been to all these countries, and you can't win. Silverstein said, you know, with Bisson and Hone, out for the two Carlos, my Carlin, that's JP Morgan and Buffett, and, you know, this is the crap that's going on, which basically, Khashoggi was, 1979, when I was almost killed, I went to College of Boca Raton, and Abdulaziz, he was Turkey and a prince of Iran. Somehow that's connected to where they knew all this, and the Pope was going to kill my uncle with what's going on with the Queen. Then we had the Queen, the Pope was shot, and basically I was the prince of Iran, and Turkey. So Khashoggi knew with CIA, the DNA, put it in King Solomon's line. King Solomon, that was happening when I lived with the Chairman of the Republican Party in Texas. John Howe, Bush, and Reagan were there, all P2 committee and all the crap. And basically put it in his mind. Then the $500 million painting out in Vegas was a setup of him and Alawi. But ISIL came from Peninsula Hotel. Just say to these people, when you go there, say, I can see you, and they go freak out. It's like they live. It's true. But you can't see them. But what it is that ISIL came from there with the Queen of Qatar. She was there, and that's when I thought William died. And Getty got Manchester City, and basically his father died to where it was like a balloon on the ground with a big hole in the butt of what was going on. So, yeah, then you have species going on here, what's going on, ISIS versus ISIL, America versus, who cares? We are the fifth race. We have to, it's not against Spain, Hispanic, and all this again, because we have to know that we have to get it together. These people at top, we are food. You know, give 8,000 to these kids because their blood is actually, and trade them over the stock market of the people who do bad. You know, get 10 families together. It's your money. 10 by 10 by 10, 500 trillion to every state that has 10 million. And just, you have 1,000 years. Turn it around on them. You have 1,000 years to do good, to protect the earth, to do things good, to trade with each other, instead of taking their money. I don't know. It's just a thought, but the Khashoggi thing was all to do with, him getting set up, and then taking my daughter and putting her eyes on a painting, and then my other daughter on a painting, and sold out to Mona Lisa. When it's just men with men for vote. The reptilians with the wide eyes, the Bolsheviks, who basically eat parts of your food, and it's immortality for them. So turn it around. We can't get good out of this. we're still here, and we still in the fifth race. Better late than never. Out of 200,000 years, and it's a new upgrade. Whatever, we still won. Bye.
Sunday, 3:39 p.m.
Okay, this is Rachelle. The code with me, what was going on about is the 5G, is to not see what's in our world. And basically, we're all going to be killed because we are the fifth race going to the sixth race, a one-body human baby maker that's called Crystal, C-R-I-S-T-R. So the guy had a tail that forced me down. That Prince Harry is basically what it is. It goes all back to the reptilians and the Bolsheviks, which they want men, and they don't like women. That's your Charlie Hebdo, who was on the picture. That's who did mind control with his mate, which was Peter. He raped his kid to where that was your Sandy Hook. This all goes back to when having Hunger Games, real-life Hunger Games, instead of serial killing, Bill Bradford versus Son of Sam. That was where it got to Princess Diana. They found me in 1979 in Florida. Prince of Iran shot the Pope with Abdullah Aziz. That's what Kasaji, my father-in-law, with Bush family from Switzerland, with Cheney, and my daughter was hurt in Morocco. Why Harry just went to Morocco to try to steal my line there. My father-in-law was taken out with Cleveland, Bechtel Corporation, that was going from Mexico, Nexium, because they stole Maddie, because that was a Princess Diana, has to do with Jolie. They stole my mom, 1970s, out in California. Jolie, Muhammad Ali, they came to our place in Reading. It comes to the Shiite and Sunni Holocaust, now to Hispanic, Black, and Asia. But we're one body human now, twin towers, man and woman, 2-1. This is them perverting the military men up the butt. That's what they want to do. It's their goal, and they'd mind control you. It goes to Tavistock. It goes to basically Rockefellers own the bank in Russia. It's all a game. I was the key, and basically we're kind of in trouble. David Icke going to California. If you go out of your country, they can clone you within 24 hours. We only have 50 million souls left on Earth, and that's what it's all about. They drink. We are food. That's what it is. This is a radio station. You can't see. Look at David Icke's book. It's true, everything he says, and it all comes back to my bloodline. We have to ensure my bloodline of my son-in-law in California. FISA, they put me in jail because I wouldn't sell weapons to Peru. That was FBI. They took tons of blood from me out of the house, out of the jail. I couldn't, because I was ready for Congress, because I came over. Charlie Hebdo, the police. You know, I was at saw the Boston bombers, told them, UN shut down. You know, it's crazy. You can't do anything when you get to be what I have done. But, you know, I'm not going to do anything bad because I love my kids. And out of all this hell that we're in, I had heaven with 4 kids.
Monday, 3:15 p.m.
Okay, it's Rachelle. Yeah, I'm at the tourism office at Aix-Provence. I had my wallet stolen and my phone. But what I found out is my children, my 4 children, Tiffany, Annabelle, Christian, and Cameron. Cameron, I had 2 babies at the Portland Hospital. Worshoff signed it off. The big letters to little letters. Basically, I've had all my names on the birth certificate from England changed. Annabelle Stephanie Linney is actually, my middle name is Lee, and A-N-N-E, which is not right. My middle name is Lee, which is my birth certificate from Reading, Pennsylvania, and that's why Eisenhower was my uncle to bring the Nazis back to my hometown, and the craziness is going on. But that's called Operation Paperclip of, yes, Prince George is my IVF. Who cares? I could care less about everything that's going on at the moment. But the thing is Annabelle was up in Switzerland. She was getting her teeth done in England one day at the NHS, and then the next day in San Diego with Hassan Abadar with Cappies, which my daughter's marrying Saudi next month, and it's insane, but this goes all over, but it comes back to home to where you say, not acceptable. These are my children. I've done the Olympics from England to USA, gone to ACS Hillingdon, to what has been going on. We have cloning, we have things going on. Men can have now babies with CRISPR, it's transhumanism, to
where we're going to a new species. But you don't steal this from people, and I can't get a hold of my mom, Connie Lynn, Screpsey, SCREPESI, 302-253-8315. I cannot get a hold of her in Delaware, and to tell her to get the birth certificates out. England and USA have changed my name in the birth certificates, so this is wrong. We don't do this. This is why I was sent to America in 2010 with my father-in-law, who's with the Queen, with horses. We have Bush family here. We have Cheney family here. And it's not right. Rupert Hamburg to Rupert Murdoch. You know, this is a game of they were with his ex-wife was with Putin. Trump got in. I was running for Congress. It was the FISA memo, which was basically I was supposed to sell weapons to Peru because it had the Denise shooting and had my family in, and I got a phone call and went out to California. Basically, after that, I was put in jail because I wouldn't sell weapons to Peru. But that's the FISA. But China and Mexico stole my blood to where every single day. It's just like going, you know, it's about bloodlines. This is not about bloodlines. It's about family and doing the right thing. So stay blessed, everybody. This is just a craziness, but thank you so much. Call my mom for me. I appreciate it. Please help me to help everybody else. Thanks. Bye.
Friday, 1:40 p.m.
Okay, Miles, it's Rachelle. Look, Operation Paperclip came to my hometown with Eisenhower, Kissinger, Nixon, and what it is Kissinger's in our family. Both goes to Switzerland. From Dulles brothers that killed Kennedy at 22 years old. We were the second over in the Mayflower. Philip Dishon, it's in his book. He knew she lived a good life. What it is it's 7 sons with 7 daughters, and they do a 1,000-year hunger game, and who wins at the end, and that was me. So they were placed by the Pope. The high frequency of love energy, because I had 4 beautiful kids. One was stolen from Portland Hospital, that's the Western collusion, that's Papalopoulos, to basically China, Rupert Murdoch, who got Trump in, and he was with Putin, and they stole Annabelle out there, and that's China impersonating. All fraud is going on. They're writing letters. It's totally deception to everybody. Ask questions. This is coming from Belgium, which was your 9/11, what was going on with Princess Grace to Princess Diana. They were not the queen of the lines. It was a code not to see what is in our world, and I was the code. So this is why the birth certificate, the Holy See, is our birth certificate. We're going to a third gender, a third species, which is man and woman together, and men are going to have babies. So this is the right out of but I want always on this. Ms. Jones with me. He had a position. I have a rape charge against him in California. This goes to Klaus Bar, Latoya, what you cannot do. Well, you would have. So that's why they were all together. That's the World War II. The Germans were with the Jews because in our world. I mean, we are their food. They live 1,000 years, but we won. 100-year species, we won, and that's the part here that we've got to keep continuing with China, Holocaust, Hispanic, Black, and Asian. No, I won. That's it. You know, this is for my people, and this is all the banks and what is going on. So, yes, Prince George was mine. Yes, King Solomon was mine. My daughter's getting married, CIA director, 3 presidents, sister married, 37, which is Saudi, you know, in 2 days' time. You know, the Passover there. No, my whole family's been wiped out. The Pope said, kill yourself because we're going to kill all you love. You know, you have to be strong for this. This is 200,000 years. Now we get an upgrade. I was the missing link. Definitely a missing link in my head with all this shit. But the thing is, yes, we got an upgrade to now. It's not revolution, it's evolution. But, you know, my
Wednesday, 1:49 p.m.
Hi, Miles. This is Rachelle Linney. Look, this is true. I'm telling you. Harry came over to kill me, Prince Harry. Basically, it's not him. It's part of the Obey Company. It's what you cannot see in this world. I was the code not to see them. A 2,000 year, the Jesus line, whatever. They kill my kids. They're going to put them in a temple to Islam, Jews, and the Catholics all together. The Jews were with Germany to do all this because you cannot see what is in our world. If you would, we would all die. Okay, fine, but I'm still a 50-year-old woman to a 4,000-year-old species. I won. It's the code. We are rain. There's cloning going on. They take you within 36 hours. This is Notre Dame. They came here to get me. I'm in Pertuis, Pertuis, Vance. Okay, Valjonas, Valjoanis. We're a joint of our
Tuesday, 4:40 p.m.
Okay, it's Rachelle. I'm calling from France, and I've been hit by a car twice. Stitches in my head. Basically, going to the pool, all my jewelry the gold has been actually turned because they're electrocuting the pool. This is Switzerland, Oregon, England with Belgium, and this is where Rupert Hambrose to Maddie came to Morocco with the black coat to what was going on there from Portland Hospital with Diana, then 9/11, and then she was actually born in the year 2000, but she was actually a he. If you check out what they were saying, Perfect Little Bitch was what her mother was saying. I saw her at Portland Hospital with Freud, and that's part of the Obey company, which goes to Trump, Alan Sugar. All of them were in it together with World War I, World War II. You can't see what's in our world or they'll eat you because you'll be scared. So this is the way of, Prince Harry was here trying to kill me. Was it a clone? Yes, they're cloning. They could do it in 36 hours. That's what Notre Dame was trying to do to say. PCU, branch management, they went after Nexium. And then you got Epstein, too. They've been stealing my kids for a long time and replacing them. And you just don't even know that there's schools doing this. It's Forest School with Perlman to 9/11. So this is crazy, but this is what has been going on. And we need to stop the schools and the hospitals underneath. They're stealing the kids. I mean, this was Papalopoulos to Dr. Papalopoulos, Nicholas, to what was going on. I was at Buckingham Palace. I don't remember what happened to me, so there's something there that's not something there that's going on. So with my third daughter, and that she's Salvador Mundi, which is with the King Solomon, which is embassy knows about it, Egypt embassy, and Lebanon of what was going on. Muhammad Atta lives in California. He's in Texas Air Force of what's going on, and my sister and me are in it. So my mother and her sister, which is Air Force, is Germany, who's Prince Andrew, which goes to Prince Harry, to what is going on with ISIL, ISIS, but it's just, you can't see this in our world message. So, yes, we are food, we are weather, we're born or die, that's why they keep, cloning us. And also, we have this going on to where, we have to understand the stealing of our kids in this religion war. They're all in it. As the fifth race, to have a one-body new species, which is CRISPR, CRISPR, and they're making it here, and that's what's going on. So they bless people. Yes, I was the code for you not to see them. 7-7 family game of 1,000 years, high energy. If somebody just doesn't shut up and keep telling the truth, my family has been taken out long.
Monday, 1:08 p.m. End of final message.